Hi guys, so Boris Johnson may be in a bit of bother following a poll that was carried out this week. The focus was on the so-called red wall constituencies that helped Boris Johnson win an 80-seat majority back in 2019. Now Johnson begins 2022 with the opinion poll suggesting that the Conservative Party could lose up to 100 Tory seats. If reproduced at the ballot box, Keir Starmer would be close to winning enough to put him into number 10. The Delta Poll survey found that support for the Labour Party was holding on at 40%, while Johnson's Tories were down to 35%. This is bad, but what's happening in the so-called red wall should have the Tories very concerned. The opinion poll indicated that the Labour Party has opened up a 16-point lead in those northern constituencies. Some 49% of respondents suggested that they would support Starmer's Labour Party. This is compared to just 33% who said that they would back the Tories. As we know, back in 2019, Boris Johnson was the star, and he managed to win the party massive gains at the expense of the Labour Party and the Liberal Democrats with his Get Brexit Done slogan. However, Scotland was a different story, with the SNP gaining more and more support up there. The highest point following that was probably Hartlepool, where the Tories picked up the seat during the by-election disaster of the Labour Party's own doing. But since then, things have gone really downhill. The Tories were defeated by the Liberal Democrats in the once safe seats of Chesham and Amersham, along with the loss of the seat in North Shropshire previously held by Owen Paterson and the Conservatives before him for 200-odd years. The Mail on Sunday conducted the poll, but contained within it was the extra glee for the Labour leader. A majority said that Keir Starmer would make a better Prime Minister than Johnson in these red wall seats, 38 to 33%. The public seemed to have really turned on Boris Johnson. Now, it could be related to party corruption, but I think what's more likely is the way the party has acted during the pandemic, whether it's senior members of government, including Johnson himself, having been seen to break the rules and guidance that the same government asked the public to respect. Number 10 has been desperately attempting damage control over the last number of weeks with little success. Boris Johnson continues to make the fatal political mistake of pissing off his own backbenchers, this time when it comes to introducing new restrictions to deal with the pandemic. Rebellions have been growing within his party over the last number of months, and he's had to rely on the opposition, the Labour Party, to get changes through Parliament. So what happens next? I think the Conservative Party will look long and hard at the polling and decide whether it's better to keep Boris Johnson on or to let him go. The longer he stays, the deeper the rot will become, but they can't kick him out too soon, as the damage Brexit is doing is likely to claim another victim, his successor. Calls for Johnson to resign will grow within the party. It's likely that he will not see the end of 2022 as leader, but Boris Johnson has a knack of getting away with trouble. Let's see how this develops. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.